This is Sutek, a helping hand. As we are picking up this match on South Coast, you may have noticed I'm not exactly the highest tier tank in this fight. In fact, it's a tier 9 fight and I'm in a tier 7 tank. Now, when you look at the comment boards, Facebook pages, and so forth, you hear a lot of people saying, well, you know, the German tanks are sniper tanks that, you know, if I'm low tier, I would be better if I sat back and, you know, kind of sniped and let the big guys do the work. That's just not my style. And if it works for you, that's great. I just think it's a waste of a perfectly good heavy. In this particular case, I know I'm not going to do a lot of damage. I know I'm not going to win this game single-handedly. What I do know, though, is that I am a gun. I can penetrate tanks. And I can make the enemy's life a living hell. So I need to get in there as a heavy, and at the very least be a shell catcher for our bigger tanks. If the enemy is concentrating their shots on me, they're not aiming at our tanks that can make a difference. So I need to get in there and be an annoyance. In other words, if you follow my sencha though, there are two things, two tenets, that of awareness, agility, and also, let's throw in the third, aggression. In this case, I'm aware of where I sit in the pecking order. But that also means I'm also aware this tank can serve as a medium tank in this particular fight. Agility, the ability to get into a place where I can at least effectuate some assistance to my team. So, as you notice, I'm shooting at tracks, I'm shooting at lower glaciers, I'm trying to draw fire. And I'm doing it in a very aggressive manner. I'm not running away. I'm sticking into this fight, even though all I'm looking at are 9s. And I'm taking some damage for it. But they're shooting at me. They're not shooting at the 9s behind me. So, being aware of this map, being aware of my role, and also being quick enough to get into a position where I can provide help is key. And of course, aggression. I have to be willing to take a chance, to poke my nose out, to get involved in this fight. Now, looking at the map, you'll notice that we've already brought them down halfway. We've stunted their main drive in this corner. We've given our arty an opportunity to get involved. There you go. And, you know, we've shut them down. We're defending this cap. Now, not in every location. You'll notice up to the north, we're just holding on. And in the center, there are tanks trying to push. But as it stands right now, we're keeping them in a position where they cannot get into an aggressive stance. Is it all me? No, clearly not. But I am helping in this endeavor. Now, I realize I can't push forward and I can't dislodge them from this spot. So I have to think of a new strategy. Then I happen to notice that I have a teammate to my left who's slowly coming up behind me. So I'll put one more shot down, I hope. Here we go. Nope. But I'm going to pull back. And I think I'm going to try to help out my teammate. So again, waiting, noticing that there's a tank to my left who's taking some damage. I check to make sure we have a couple of tanks to hold this position. I'm going to pull back. And I'm going to move to the left. Now, this is, again, part of that awareness and agility issue. Being able to change your point of attack, being able to get into this fight, and also, you know, getting into this fight in my terms. So I'm already moving to the flank. There's a big boy. Put a shot into him. Now he has to pull back. Now they have to change their focus away from where they were to now covering 2 approaches. And there are only 3 tanks, 1 on very low health. Didn't pen there, but he chose to fire at a tiger to his regret. So now we have yet another tank. Put another shot in him. He's gone. All of a sudden, no more push from this side of the map. And a victory. So anyway, again, in a tier 7 match, I should have been more aggressive in the attack. But even in a tier 9 match, this Tiger one performed extremely well. look at the amount of assist and damage caused. I placed number 4 on the board. I made a contribution. Did I win the game? No. Other people won the game, but I made it possible. And that's what teamwork's about. Sometimes you have to go forward and play the secondary role. Thank you for watching.